Good morning. My name is Red Moon Eagle, and this is Daily Devotional. I don't know what day and time it is, and I don't know what part of the wheel we're in. This is a banked video. On the off chance that I don't have time to come on live on a Monday through Friday scheduled normal daily devotional moment. I do these Monday through Friday most days between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. So this is a banked video. I'm just recording this in advance. So whatever day, whatever time it is that you're watching this, thank you for joining me. Please hit like, please hit the bell icon, please join our community. When you hit the bell icon, it should give you notifications when I go live. It does take a minute or two for the system to catch up, but that's okay. I do try to extend them a little bit at the beginning so that you have a chance to join me and join our community. I really love comments. I love interactions. So please don't be afraid to tell me what you think. Make comments. Really share your thoughts. Does this daily devotional hit your heart? Or does one of the others hit your heart? Does that influence you? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel connected and supported, that you're not alone? The whole point of daily devotions is to have a nice way of starting your day and thoughts to carry you through the day. So we start with the horse, and the horse comes from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook, which is my current favorite animal deck. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with a momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is full of awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, mental force are secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. That would be exercise and meditation. When in balance, it achieves anything, never gives up. When out of balance, runs away, feels weak. To bring into balance, strengthen, and strength training. The horse. Isn't that beautiful? Love the artwork on this one. Okay. So I picked a card out of the Earth Warriors Oracle for today by Alana Fairchild. This is one of my favorite decks. I think I have used this deck twice now through its full cycle of, let's see, how many cards are in this deck? There's 44 cards in this deck. So this one is Astanatalia, Turquoise Changing Woman. I am the Turquoise Moon Mother. I come to you now with a message of change. This may be a change that you want to change, that you fear. But either way, I will show you how to use this change to become stronger, wiser, and more empowered to fulfill your divine destiny. Do not fear the changes around you and within you. Trust in the timing of what is happening in your world. Change is upon you. It is essential for your continued growth. And you do not need to fear it. As you allow for this change, remain steadfast in your inner spiritual connection. This gives you courage, trust, peace, and reassurance. You will find ways to navigate the shift so that your life improves through process. If you're thinking of making change, you are encouraged to do so without trying to force it. The Estanaluhi is the turquoise woman of the Navajo, known as Changing Woman. She is always changing and yet never dies. As she begins to age, she simply turns to walk to the east, the direction of the rising sun and beginnings, where she is renewed. Her blessings are nourishment, renewal of energy, and new beginnings. She brings hope, reminds us that life is constantly renewing itself around us and within us. We can always begin again, and in that spirit of renewal, face the fact of loss or destruction. Her presence brings comfort, hope, and peace, so that rather than losing faith and giving up because we feel defeated, We have the courage to continue to fight for what matters with refreshed reserves and energy and enthusiasm. If we are struggling with change, either too much of it or perhaps too little, Estanhuluhi comes to us with reassuring guidance. When something needs repair, Great Spirit knows how to restore it. When something needs to be ended, Great Spirit will show the way to empty ourselves from the past and prepare for the new beginning. When there is lack or deprivation, the abundance and generosity of the universe will bring fullness. We do not need to fear change. Whether wanted or unwanted, we just need to trust the good and loving work of the universe. She reminds us of the divine... Astra, what are you doing? Sorry about that. Let's see. She reminds us of the divine feminine wisdom and power, which expresses itself as life, always flowing, always changing, always evolving. We belong to life and we can trust in it. Evolution is not always easy. Often it requires tremendous courage of heart and inner strength. Yet the turquoise moon mother will help us respond to any change in a way that increases love, light, and wisdom within us and within the world. Turquoise changing woman is also known as the conqueror of monsters and the bringer of blessings, especially when we feel we are under attack or lacking something we need. She teaches us that it is safe to rest our unconditional faith in divine grace. We make our efforts as wholeheartedly as we can, but in the gap between what we can do and what needs to be accomplished for beauty, peace, and healing to happen, on this planet, divine grace is where it's the bridge, the catalyst, the miracle worker. Grace does not do the work for us, but it does empower our efforts and assist us in unfulfilling our purpose in ways the mind can rarely anticipate. Grace is the invisible and empowering hand of Great Spirit reaching for us daily. Turquoise Moon Mother watches over us with a reminder that we are not alone, that the divine is our creative partner in all pursuits. We only need to ask for help to be given, to realize that it is already there, waiting for us to receive it. I love that. Grace does not do the work for us, but it does empower our efforts and assist us in fulfilling our purpose in ways the mind can rarely anticipate. I love that. This is a wonderful card. A message of change. And you don't need to be afraid of it. Oh, I love that. Mix that with the horse card. Powerful messaging today. Oh, that's beautiful. You know, I look at every card in this deck that I have ever drawn has been an amazing, powerful connector for me. So it was very difficult for me to start using other oracle decks because I could just use this one forever. I always find something in it. I like how in this she says, be open and do your part to the best of your ability, but also tune your sense to divine timing, asking the universe for help and allowing life to unfold according to the rhythm of creative, loving intelligence and with grace. I talk about grace all the time. And for me, grace is in the moment. It's an in the moment pause. I've been doing a great deal of this new thing called healing henna. It's not new. It's just another way of doing something I think that's extraordinarily ancient. But there's, in this healing henna modality, I call them pause points. There's these lines that are drawn on the body with this medicine paste, this healing henna medicine paste with herbs and stuff. And the pause points in those symbols are very much what I'm reminded what grace is, what the word grace means to me. And that is the pause point in the interaction, in the event. Having grace in the moment is the pause point. When I bring the thought and the intention of grace into a connection with someone, I want to honor the pause point in that moment. I've I've had interactions with people and conversations where I really have to pull energy back from this full tilt, 150-mile directional push energetically. And in the body of 9 language, 6s have an amazing ability to harness and direct energy towards purpose. They're amazing. They're manifestors. They're amazing entities. And occasionally, just like every natural number has an Achilles heel, 6s have a push. There's a real push drive. And many times, that push drive is exactly what a group of people need, an encounter, an interaction, a meeting, whatever. We need that. It's beautiful. And occasionally, I find myself needing to come into this place of grace, this place of a pause point in the moment, taking a deep breath, honoring and recognizing the energy of that natural number 6, that manifesting energy, recognizing it, honoring it, allowing that energy in my own body to be blessed and honored, allowing my connection to that other person, and also breathing into that 6 space with grace, with a pause point, not turning the energy off, but allowing the fruition, the birthing process, the creative surge, and allowing, ironically, the momentum, freedom, and expansive energy of Horse in that moment to be through grace. It's a pause, but it isn't a stopping point. It is not based in fear. It is not stopping the energy moving forward. It is allowing the grace of the energetic awareness in that spot to have a pause. And why would I do that? Why would I bring grace, that pause point, into that kind of interaction? Well, I'll tell you why. Because each natural number has their own power, has their own superpower, has their own magic that they bring to each interaction with the people around them. Whether you be a 2, a 4, a 5, a 9. And the 6 energy is powerful. It is a manifestor energy. But 6s have the Achilles heel of fear. Not all the time, but it can be one of their Achilles heels. And because I move up and down the energetic column all of the time, I am a transmuter of energy. I am working through all of the body manifestations of all of the 9 activators all of the time. And I stack them and I move them around and I play with them in my body and in the moment with people to match and honor their power. I want to honor anyone that I'm around. And to do that, I have to be in a place of grace, no matter what natural number I am working with, no matter what person in their physical manifestation, no matter what their natural activation is. I want to honor them. And the best way to honor them, I have found, in my physical manifestation is to create a pause point, create a moment of grace with them, honoring their energy in their place. And 6s, because of that manifesting energy, because of that ability to harness the energy in the moment, knowing what to do in that moment at that right time to get things moving, I think I frustrate 6s sometimes because there can be, in honoring that movement and that energy and that activation and that catalyzing energy, it can possibly feel that that pause point is resistance. It's not resistance. It is grace. It is love. It is unconditional. And it is honoring that moment of that energy recognition and where we're going. Where are we going with that magnificent superpower that 6 holds? Because, again, 6s, just like every natural number, they have this push. Well, not all natural numbers push, but there is a resistance sometimes. For every positive, there's something that can be, it's not negative. It's not for every positive there's a negative. It's more like there's shades within the manifestation of these activation points. And 6s can get that momentum going and stop seeing some of the subtleties of other superpower activations in their space. So I have learned that to honor the 6 is to honor in the moment, in that movement, the grace, honoring a pause point, and allowing the recognition of all the other energies in that space, just in case something gets missed. Because I don't want anybody to be missed. I want there to be inclusion. I want there to be equity. I want there to be honoring all of the entities and the energies of that space. So today's card is reminding me very much of how the turquoise moon mother comes with messages of change, tuning into this sense of divine timing. That's a natural number 6 thing to do, but also not fearing that change. And I think that 6s, when they hold their power, can sometimes feel a little frightening to others. And I am not frightened. I just don't want anybody else to be missed. So I hope today's daily devotional helps you. My name is Red Moon Eagle, and this is Daily Devotionals with Red Moon Eagle. I don't know what day it is. This is a filler video that I am filming in advance, so hopefully this lands on the day it needs to for those that need to hear it, because I'm off doing something else today. Have a beautiful day. Astra is here sitting calmly with us, and she wishes you a beautiful day. She just looked up. She's amazing. Have a blessed day, and I will see you in prayer. Blessed be.